I really enjoyed my shadow experience because I got the opportunity to go to Coca-Cola in Vienna, Austria. And I was mapped to Bettina Organeder, who's the head of People and Culture or HR. This was my first internship in an FMCG company. Before this, I had never worked in an FMCG company. And I just loved understanding the business aspect of it, like how you produce bottles or cans, how you fill the syrup in different, in different packaging, and it showed me a different way of doing business which I had never seen before. Hi, my name is Sameera Rao and I'm a Vedica Scholar from the class of 2023. I'll be talking to you about my Vedica placement journey. I went to Lady Shri Ram College for Women in Delhi. I did a bachelor's in political science and my background is like in political science, sociology, economics and liberal arts. Even when I was in college, I was very interested in the liberal arts subjects. And I was very active in LSR, in the Model United Nations Society, in the Debating Society. But till the age of 21, I kept all my options open. I thought I could do civil services, I could do a PhD and become a professor, or I could also join the corporate world. At a time in my life, I felt there were too many options, and I consider myself like an everyday, regular, normal girl. I didn't have any pressure on me that I had to become something specific, XYZ. But I saw my friends get offers from corporate companies, and I was always curious about what it takes to really succeed in the corporate world. So I knew that I wanted to work, and I knew that at some point in the future I want to study management because it's something I didn't study in depth. So I wanted to study business, I wanted to study HR, marketing, strategy, and I wanted to go to the understand the depth of these subjects. And I was researching online mostly. What are my options in Delhi or in India or even abroad? And I came across Vedica's website and I saw some LinkedIn profiles and I saw that it was a very good platform for women, especially in India. And that's why I decided to apply to Vedica. So when I joined Vedica, I had WorkX and I knew that I'm joining the program specifically for a domain switch. So in the past, I have worked across business administration or operations at Elevation Capital, which was previously known as SAF Partners in Gurgaon. I had also worked in a firm called Insight Alpha and in a firm called Suyojan, where I was doing account management, client servicing, social media management. And there was a lot of learning that I learned on the job. But the point for me was that I had to use Vedica as a platform to do a complete domain switch, which I got because I'm now in a business role with KPMG. And it becomes very difficult in your career to switch without any help from an institution or organization. That has been my experience, because as you grow in your career, they sort of label you as, okay, she's worked in marketing, or she's worked in HR, or she's worked in operations. And I think when I came to Vedica, I had the opportunity to reinvent and redesign myself. So when the recruiters were coming, they didn't have a preconceived notion about who Sameera is, because Sameera is like any other Vedica scholar and everyone is studying all the same subjects. So the platform becomes more equal. And I think this is why it really helped me. I was very, very surprised when I got placed, and I got to know the same day. So I had my interview with KPMG. I remember that I was told I got through and my phone started buzzing with WhatsApp messages, calls from friends and family members. It was a very, very good day for me. I was in the hostel in my room, and all of a sudden my friends came in, started hugging me, and we started celebrating. I remember I told my parents over a call that I got through KPMG, and my father said, "Very good, beta, very good." And he said, "I'm very happy you're using your mind in the right direction." My title is Business Associate at KPMG Global Services. The role is basically to help the team of consultants to make better business research for their clients. So our deliverables would include research, PowerPoint, as well as financial analysis of their of the companies that they are catering to. I'm excited about joining a new world of finance and business because it's something new to me and there's a lot to learn, and I think this is the time for me to start learning a lot about this. I really enjoyed my shadow experience because I got the opportunity to go to Coca-Cola in Vienna, Austria, and I was mapped to Bettina Organeder, who's the head of People and Culture or HR. And I think over there, the first thing I realized is there's definitely a difference in working styles. Then second thing is this was my first internship in an FMCG company. Before this, I had never worked in an FMCG company, and I just loved understanding the business aspect of it, like how you produce bottles or cans, how you fill the syrup in different, in different packaging, and it showed me a different way of doing business which I had never seen before. Like I'd never been in a very product focused company. Everything before this was very research oriented, so that was eye opening for me. When I got close access to a senior woman leader working at Coca-Cola, I realized that women can lead teams very well, and women can have very senior leadership positions. And another learning that I got from the shadow experience was how, in order to do things that are slightly different from the traditional path, you need to take some risks and you need to believe in yourself. Sometimes there's a lot of background noise or a lot of negativity, and you need to just shut that out, and you can follow a path that will help you in terms of corporate success. I think something that was very unique to Vedica as a B school was that they offered the concept and idea of mentorship to every student enrolled here. So the first is program mentorship. So there is a program mentor assigned to every student over a period of 18 months, and they are your point of contact if you have any trouble in terms of being a B school student, managing projects, how to operate in a corporate environment. My program mentor's name is Mr. Rohit Pathak, and he's head of the copper business at Aditya Birla Group in Mumbai. This was the first time where I had access to such a senior executive, and there was a time where I could email him and WhatsApp him, and he would immediately reply. So I think this was a very unique thing that I experienced only in Vedica. Similarly, in Shadow mentorship program, we had access to the woman leader every day, 24/7, over a period of 6 weeks. That's a lot of close access that you get to a very senior professional. Again, this is something which is very unique to Vedica, and I'm very happy with my choice because I got 2 mentors, and I am very certain that both my professional relationship with both my mentors is something that's lifelong, and I can always reach out to them whenever I have a problem in my professional journey. I think it is the way the program is made in terms of the academics, the liberal arts track, the communications track, and the management track. These 3 tracks are really different from a traditional B school curriculum. Similarly, there's a lot of subjects we study that all of us have to study. For example, we did Excel, statistics, but we also did theatre workshops, and we did public speaking. And I think this is what gives Vedica a different edge over the other programs. I think when you study a business degree with girls, you also see, okay, so girls can do a lot. Like they just have to put their mind to it, and they're as willing to take risks and be an entrepreneur than just men. I think entrepreneurship and business is something that women have inherently in them. Vedica has been very, very important for me in my career. And if you want to change your career path like I did, or if you want to start afresh, maybe you were a civil service aspirant, or you were studying for some other exam and it didn't work out for you, I would say this is a different path that you can take, and it can give you a good result for your life. One message that I want to give all girls who are pursuing an MBA is that financial independence is important, but at the same time, having a sense of identity rooted in yourself is very important. You are definitely your father's daughter, or your mother's daughter, or someone's wife, or someone's girlfriend. But at the end of the day, it's very important to know who you are without all the other labels in your life. And I think another aspect to financial independence that I've learned through Vedica is that if I help myself, I know that tomorrow I can help my children, and I can help my family, and I can help them in terms of their career. Because if I have become somebody, then I can also help other people achieve their dreams. But I have to first take care of myself. I think I really like the subject of strategy, and I really enjoyed corporate strategy by Anju Seth, and I enjoyed strategy by Baba Prasad. These 2 strategy courses were very interesting for me because I thought that I never studied strategy in a business context. I'd always studied strategy in terms of governments or countries, but never what a company does to improve its market position, how it forms alliances, or how it makes new product offerings to customers to increase its market share and market position. I really loved how Mr. Baba Prasad talked about his book Nimble, and how he talked to us about blue ocean strategy, and how he talked to us about how, like, when there are so many search engines, like for example there's a Yahoo search engine, Bing search engine, Google search engine. Why is it that we always use Google? There's something about the way they've constructed the website that it's easier for customers. So I really enjoyed strategy. So I take a pledge right here, right now, to not quit and to become a bold, successful, and financially independent woman.